10 building collapses caught on camera. Number 10. Church, Nigeria. In 2014, Pastor T.B. Joshua of the Synagogue Church in Lagos, Nigeria, spotted a strange aircraft hovering over the church. Shortly after this, the building collapsed to the ground. The collapse injured hundreds of people and left many wondering how it could have happened. When the pastor mentioned the flying aircraft, many people were skeptical until surveillance footage posted to YouTube was seen of the aircraft hovering near the church shortly before the church's collapse. Number 9. 4-story building, New York. On the 30th of September 2012, the facade of a 4-story building completely collapsed. The building housed apartments as well as a grill-type restaurant. The cause of the collapse was Hurricane Sandy, which devastated much of New York in 2012. Amazingly, there were no injuries as firefighters were able to rescue all of the residents. However, watching the collapse of the building as the hurricane hits it is incredibly dramatic and scary. Number 8. 2 buildings, Liverpool. On the 12th of November 2014, 2 buildings collapsed in the town of Wirral in Liverpool, England. The buildings were shops with abandoned apartments above them. People in nearby homes were evacuated as the large buildings collapsed. Thankfully, no one was killed or injured, but some businesses were destroyed due to the collapse. It is unconfirmed what caused the collapse, but it is thought to be the cheap creation and the abandoned state of the building. Number 7. 100-year-old building, Kansas City. On the 20th of November 2014, a woman in a car chase with police veered off the road. She crashed into a century-old building in Kansas City, causing it to fall down, creating a thick cloud of dust along the road. The incident was captured on security footage in a shocking yet exciting video. Despite the thick dust cloud, the woman was unable to escape and was taken into custody and likely prison as well. Number 6. Apartments, Pakistan. In August of 2015, a 3-story building collapsed in Nanzimbad, Pakistan. The buildings were in the commercial area of Gol Market, despite being new residential apartments. Ultimately, the building collapsed into the building next to it, also causing that building to collapse. Fortunately, no one was hurt despite having their homes destroyed. Many have put blame on the owner for not maintaining the buildings correctly. The owner then went missing, causing many to suspect that he was aware of the building's flaws. Number 5. World Trade Center, New York. On September 11, 2001, 2 planes hit the World Trade Center in New York. This caused the deaths of thousands and changed many people's lives forever. The atrocities committed were captured on film, as well as the collapsing of the 2 buildings. Despite being almost 15 years ago, the event is still in the hearts of many and will be for generations. Number 4. Apartments, Russia. In February of 2012, a 5-story apartment block in the Russian city of Astrakhan collapsed. The collapse injured many, however emergency services were able to rescue about 26 people from the building. The collapse was triggered by an explosion, causing the destruction of the 258 apartments that were in the building. The shocking footage taken of the building falling was filmed by a man named Vadim, who also gave a detailed account of the incident. Number 3. House, Turkey. In 2009, Duzkoy, Turkey was hit with awful landslides. These landslides proved to be catastrophic for the buildings in the area, as well as the path of the landslides themselves. One sad video captures a man looking in despair as his home is destroyed by the landslide right in front of him. The event was captured on tape, and it is hard to relate to the man and how he must feel. The total death toll of the landslides was at least 4, mostly due to the heavy flooding it caused. Number 2. Landslides, China. In December of 2015, Shenzhen, China faced landslides. Many videos were released by average people of debris and waste piled high, destroying buildings. The large mountain of cement, soil, construction materials and other waste had been piled high on the hillside of the city for around 2 years. However, heavy rain loosened the pile, causing it to fall and cause the landslides. At least 50 people are still missing at the time of making this video, and more footage keeps being released. Number 1. New apartments, Kazakhstan. In April of 2012, 4 5-story apartments had just been built in the Babosa region of Kazakhstan. Shortly after being built, they collapsed. The total number of apartments in the building was 120, however a few were unoccupied due to the new nature of the building. Days before the collapse, some residents began to notice large cracks appearing on the building's corners, leading some to move out. The incredible collapse was captured on a car's dashboard camera by a local resident. Thanks for watching. Here are some more videos you might like, and don't forget to subscribe.